Parenting is the most challenging, wonderful, exciting, daunting, joy-filled, despair-filled, exhausting and rewarding journey. And this year has been especially tough for some.
Everyone has had to adapt to new tasks, emotions, routines, and family dynamics.
At times, the pandemic felt like a slowly unfolding disaster movie, and at times it felt like an opportunity to reassess and make changes.
So, as we step out of our homes and bubbles in this new season, we just wanted to say a massive well done to all parents everywhere. From those who are trying to conceive, to the newbies, the single parents, the grandparents, the blended families, the separated families, to the experienced super parents, and those just muddling through.
The Bible reminds us that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God wants to remind you right now that you have done well. Your faithfulness and your love has a lasting impact on your children.
I love that my parents always had so much time for me and took me loads of different places.
I really admire how my parents were always hospitable and welcoming to my friends, especially during my teenage years when I had the youth worship band round every week for a practice.
I love my parents because, my parents, you can't say much about that. They're hardworking, they care for me, they love me, and my brother as well. They work hard, and I appreciate that.
So I always admired how my parents gave me just the right balance between being allowed the freedom to make my own mistakes, but also supporting me whenever I needed help with things.
Things that I really appreciated about my dad growing up was that he often used to sing hymns and choruses and whistle around the house. And at different times, things were not always that easy, but that was just his way of kind of showing that he was trusting the Lord about a situation perhaps, and just encouraging us to do the same. So those hymns and choruses that he was always singing, often I think of them, and they remind me of him and just his way of looking to the Lord in situations.
I always appreciated that my parents were very selfless with their time and how they spent it with me and the things they did for me. I appreciate my parents tried to make me eat healthily because I was a very picky eater when I was young, and I loved it and still do love it when my parents hug me because I like hugs.
At a young age, I noticed that my parents really trusted me and they were also very open with me, and that's something that I appreciated growing up.
I love it when my parents understand me and listen to me. Like when I'm doing my homework or I'm just talking to them generally. And I admire how hardworking they are.
I like that my parents play with me and Kayla outside, and I admire my dad's sense of style.
I like that my parents always find time for us to have movie nights, and I admire my parents' work ethic and my mum's sense of style.
So growing up, I felt loved by the fact that mum and dad were very present. I particularly felt loved by mum when she would cook food, because she would do it with so much attention and love. And in a family, sharing food is caring. I particularly felt loved by Dad when he would share his passions. For example, if he discovered a new worship song, he would probably sit us down, print out the lyrics, so that we could experience this together.
So whatever age your children are, they are very grateful to you for sharing your home, your life, your heart, and your faith with them. What you have invested in your kids since you started your parenting journey is making and will make a difference to your children's lives, both now and in the future.
You are amazing. Did you hear that?
You are amazing!